looking back over the last 20 or so years, how have you been able to, navigate those problems? How have you been able to deal with those issues as they've arisen?
One of the ways of dealing with a lot of the issues is praying. I remember a time when, I had a big fallout with my wife, had a fallout with my family, and I went in having things in the air, didn't know what was going on with my career, with my hand, with anything, and I ended up thinking, and I was praying in the jungle, and I was asking for help from God, you know what I mean? And I was praying and everything, and I then come out and I see how everything just come together automatically. You see, God listens, and Allah listens, and that's the thing where it got me close to Allah that way as well, because when you see it yourself and you have that experience on what it's like I was literally done from the sport of boxing, was almost gonna break my marriage, wasn't speaking to my parents, but everything came together, and I think that God made it happen like this, and made the relationships even more stronger.
You talked about living and growing up in Bolton. As you know, we're here from Dawat-e-Islami from Madani channel, and as an organisation we do a lot of work in communities such as Bolton. Got a big centre there. One of the areas that we're particularly focused on at the moment is working with youth offenders.
Yeah,
so
amazing.
People who find themselves on the wrong side of the law, trying to rehabilitate them, work with them as they come out of prison, prevent reoffending and all of those kind of things. Having come from the Bolton community and Asian community, how important do you think it is to have organisations like Dawat-e-Islami working in them areas, particularly with the youth?
First of all, I want to say that what you guys are doing is amazing, and I've heard the great work that you've been doing. And the second, bro, is that look, we have to help our youth. We have to help our community. We have to do things for them. We have to show support, because if we are not going to help them, no one's going to help them. So we have to advise them. We have to give them the right advice, because there's no one to tell them, and they don't listen to no one. We just want to make sure our brothers and sisters see this, and they want to follow our footsteps, and they want to give back to the less fortunate, and they want to help the community and be a good Muslim.
On that then, one of the things, so Dawat-e-Islami works in about 80 different fields, working in more than 100 countries worldwide. One of the things we do, and I want to give you an invitation, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you get invited to parties and all sorts of invitations. This is quite a unique one. You may not have had it before. So we do something called a spiritual retreat.
Right.
It's on a weekend, and it's for youngsters. It's trying to get them away from home, from their devices, from all of that kind of stuff. We spend 2 days, usually in a mosque, and we just learn the basics. And we talk about, disease of the heart, jealousy, backbiting, that kind of stuff. I'd like to invite you to one of our spiritual retreats.
We'd love to come there.
And you know what? The youngsters would love to hear from you and speak with you and sit with you and be inspired.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I'd love to come there and have a chat with the kids as well.
Excellent.
And the people as well, because at the end of the day, there's all different age groups of people that are learning. And look,
we learn from each other, don't we?
We learn from each other, because absolutely. I can learn something as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, if you are doing something like this, I think it's a brilliant cause. It's a brilliant thing you're doing. Which area is it that you do this in?
So I'm from the north myself, so Yorkshire, but Dawat-e-Islami has a presence all over the UK, in fact all over the world. So if you're in Dubai, you're Mr. International yourself as well.
I'm always travelling myself.
No matter where you are, I'm sure there's a place where we can
I would love to
collaborate and work together.
Come and attend.
And spend some more time with you.
Yeah, I'd love to be there, and you can teach me a few things as well.